Many students lose marks on CBSE board exams because they misidentify the specific structure required for different future contexts. The Cambridge Dictionary defines the future tense as the form of a verb that you use when talking about something that will happen or exist. For your board answers, use this simplified version, the verb form used to describe actions or events that will happen in the time to come. At its core, this tense focuses entirely on what is yet to occur. Understanding this baseline definition is the first step towards accurately completing the 5-mark board-level test at the end of this lesson. We start with the simple future tense. This describes an action expected to happen later, and it is used for predictions, instant decisions, promises, and future facts. The structure follows a precise formula, the subject followed by will or shall, and then the V1 or base form of the verb. In these NCRT-style sentences, notice the word choice. Shall is used in formal contexts with the subjects I and we, while will is used for all other subjects. In each case, the verb remains in its simplest form. This will plus base verb construction is the foundational structure you will build upon to express duration and completion. The future continuous tense is used when an action will be in progress at a specific moment in the future. The formula shifts here. We add be after will and use the ing form of the verb to indicate that the action is ongoing. Look at the time markers in these examples. At 8 p.m. or tomorrow morning. These markers pinpoint exactly when the ongoing action, like will be studying or will be traveling, is taking place. The difference here is the focus on the state of the action. It isn't just happening in the future, it is actively occurring at a precise point in time. The future perfect tense describes an action that will be fully completed before a certain time or event occurs. This requires the structure will have followed by the V3 or past participle form of the verb. This tense is almost always accompanied by the markers by or before. In these examples, the will have plus V3 structure tells us the action reaches its conclusion by a specific deadline. I will have completed my homework by 8 p.m. This tense is used to clarify the relation. Continuous tense describes an action continuing up to a particular point in the future, with a specific focus on the length of that action. This is the most complex structure, will have been plus the ing form of the verb. It is used alongside the phrase for to indicate a specific duration of time. Notice how these sentences emphasize how long the action has been happening. By next month, she will have been teaching here for 10 years. This structure combines the completion aspect of the perfect tense with the ongoing nature of the continuous tense to measure an action's duration. This master matrix allows you to compare all 4 structural formulas side by side. To avoid common errors found in board-level grammar, pay close attention to the time markers. Using at usually indicates a continuous tense, while by indicates a perfect tense. Another frequent error is failing to use the V3 form after will have. Always ensure the past participle is used in the perfect tenses. Mastering these structural differences and their associated time markers is the most effective way to categorize future actions according to CBSE standards. Let's apply these rules to 5 practice questions. Question 1. She blank reached school before 8 a.m. Since before indicates a deadline, we use future perfect. She will have reached. Question 2. At 9 p.m. tonight, I blank study. The marker at indicates an action in progress, so we use future continuous, will be studying. Question 3. Rewrite they finish the work by tomorrow into future perfect. Following the subject plus will have plus V3 rule, it becomes they will have finished the work by tomorrow. Question 4. Identify the tense in by next month she will have been living here for 5 years. The combination of will have been and the ing verb identifies this as future perfect continuous. Question 5. Fill in the blank for we blank win the match tomorrow. As a simple statement about a future event, we use simple future, we shall win. Correctly navigating these 5 patterns demonstrates a working knowledge of the structural rules required for CBSE future tense questions.